Welcome to today's session. We are going to see one more inventory related question. How do we do inventory optimization? Inventory reduction is not equal to inventory optimization. That covers a wide range of topic and also multidisciplinary. Only being an inventory planner, you do not have direct control. So when you are posed with this question or facing this kind of issue, you should know what are the factors which can influence the inventory optimization. So let me attach a screen. Today's session number 137. If you would like to see any of my previous session, you are welcome to visit my YouTube channel. The question today is, what is inventory optimization? As you know, it's not only the work of the inventory planner to manage or optimize inventory. Many times manage things that by reducing inventory it becomes optimization. No, here our role is, it is we have to manage the customer service level. At the same time we have to reduce the inventory. So we have a twin conflicting goal. Okay, when you want to provide higher service level, then naturally more inventory may be required. But we our task is to maintain high service level but with the lower inventory. So you should also understand this inventory is contributed by many function in the organization, starting from the design itself. If they are not taking care of standardization or modularization or simplification, you will problem will start from there. But for us, on this topic, let us see three important aspects which can contribute to inventory optimization. This is what most of the software vendors consider when they say their tool can provide inventory optimization, but don't go for such automated tools. You should understand and perform these activities yourself so that you can do it. It starts with better management of demand. Of course, demand management nowadays, it's also a part of supply chain, not exactly to the marketing or sales. So you should be in a position to manage the order and do the demand forecasting. When we say demand forecasting, there are many methods available. You should know the methods, and you should also know which is the best method for your kind of a product which can produce lowest error. This is the starting point for inventory planning. The more the error, then it's going to give more problem in inventory management. For example, if you assume 10% error in forecast, then it can lead to either 10% excess of stock or 10% shortage, which is a big figure. But many of the time we do not provide that cushion in our planning, and management also doesn't understand. Safety stock is provided for some other function, not for forecast error. So if we are not trying to control the forecast error, it is going to create a big problem. When we say optimization of inventory, it starts with the demand forecasting optimization. Suppose your organization, this function is done by a different function, maybe for example sales or marketing, then you should ensure that the error of demand forecasting is managed at a lower level. Second thing is order quantity. You know, the all the ERP system have established some order quantity. Whenever the ERP was implemented, maybe some technical or non-technical guy might have decided some time back, okay, some quantity we will decide, and that can be a ordering policy. If you are using the same order policy what was done 10 years back, then you will be ending up with a lot of unwanted material. So if you are a planner or inventory controller, you should know what basis this order quantity is fixed. Is it based on MRP, or any other quantity, and what is the frequency when this item are ordered. Being an inventory controller, if you do not know how this is managed in the system, then you cannot manage the inventory. So there are various mechanism available based on which it is set already in the system. You need to find out whether it's based on EOQ or min max or lot for lot. The ideal for optimized inventory could be lot for lot. When we need 12 numbers, I need to order only 12 numbers. But if you are going for supplier MOQ, minimum order quantity, which says 100, then possibly you are ordering 10 times more than what is required. So here, though it's purchasing is also involved, you need to engage multiple stakeholder to optimize the inventory. The problem is not only which model, but also there can be interference with purchasing, giving MOQ or quantity discount. Like this has to be checked frequently and control. If you are loose in this, then you will get all unwanted item inside the plant. Then your control becomes very little. What we can do on our own is very less compared to demand forecasting or order quantities. The direct involvement of a inventory planner could be maybe here the planning parameters we say in the ERP. So you should actively participate in SNOP, MPS, MRP, understand all this process, how it happens, and you must be trained in the process to use this, or your team, if someone is using, they should know how to use it, and they, if they get any action message, they should know how to get it resolved. Simply closing the action message doesn't result in any benefit. This is what could be a core planning or inventory controller function. They should have the process SOP on all each of this three process, and regularly update the planning parameters. When we say planning parameter, it could be lead time, it could be order quantity, or even change in supplier. This, if it is not frequently updated, then you are going to order. And one more thing what is not mentioned is respecting the time fences. You know, in the MPS we have the demand time fence and the planning time fence. By change in any customer requirement, if you are simply changing the requirement, then it is going to affect the inventory. You are going to have whatever planned material, you are keeping it as aside and then asking for the new material. So time fence discipline is required. When we say inventory optimization, so it's a combination of these three activity. One is demand forecasting, another one setting the right order quantity and getting them in right time, then taking care of a ERP related planning activity on a timely basis. Only when you do all these three activity in tandem, then you can optimize inventory. Okay, otherwise it cannot happen. Don't directly go for reducing inventory. Inventory optimization doesn't mean inventory reduction. Hope this is clear. If anyone watching live, if you have any queries, you can type in the LinkedIn comment or YouTube chat. Of course, inventory optimization is a big headache for even experienced professional. You need to get a overview and interact with the multiple function. Then only you can have some kind of a control. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, nice evening. Bye.